Oh, I left my super good game because they asked me to play an hour and no one told me it was stand-up until I got over here. I've only played stand-up one other time.
First time also playing stand-up.
Yeah, I played one other time.
Pretty nice.
Play high stakes. Best place to learn.
But I only played stand-up, not like.
You can just swap seats, Robl.
Stupid.
What? Yeah, it's a good way to learn.
Robl picks up pocket queens and limps under the gun.
Right off the bat at this 1,000, 2,000 game, playing about $250,000 deep. Andrew Robl, one of the absolute best poker players in the world, limps. Tricky, tricky. This is a pretty good play if players yet to act will be overly aggressive. They are playing the stand-up game. I'm not exactly sure how that dynamics is going to come into play here. Maybe some players are going to be hyper-aggressive to try to steal pots if they do not want to pay the stand-up bounty. But I'm going to presume Andrew Robl knows what he's doing. He puts in the limp. Let's see what develops.
Who else got no card? You and Danny?
And Tam, really?
Oh,
Or no? Only me and Danny? Does Tam have a card?
No, 10 also.
So there's only two cards left. So
Yeah.
Tam has check. Oh,
No, 10 doesn't have one.
okay.
So it's Robl, Danny, Tang, and Tan Xuan who don't have a stand-up game card right now. Elton Tsang isolating King Jack offsuit. Tan with ace-8 of spades.
Well, thank you. Thank you, Boss Rob.
45,000.
Elton bumps it up with the King Jack offsuit, which is perfectly reasonable, over to Tan in the big blind. He decides to bump it up again to $45,000. Seems like Andrew Robl already has a bit of a tough spot right off the bat in this hand. What I want to know is if you were in Andrew's shoes, what would you do? Would you fold and just let it go? Would you call? Would you re-raise to $120,000? Or would you just jam all the money in for $258,000? Take a second, think about it, and let me know down below in the comment section what you would do.
Bad timing here for Tan Xuan, but perfect for Andrew Robl as he gets the action he wants. Now is the time to go for that limp re-raise. What sizing to make it? Does he want to just jam or potentially 4-bet smaller to induce some action? Smaller we go. 120k, half his stack.
120,000.
Nice play.
Andrew opts to go for 120,000, about half of his stack, which is a cool size. I think this is a pretty neat play. If you think Tan is going to be overly loose and splashy against your 4-bet, but I would presume that most people are not going to be overly loose and splashy against your 4-bet. That said, I don't know who the players are. I don't know their strategies. Maybe they will 3-bet and then call the 4-bet super duper wide. But in general, once the pot has already become very, very big, like right here, the pot's already before Andrew re-raises $60,000 and he only has 256 left. I think it might just be right to rip it all in. I don't know. It's a tough spot, that's for sure. Let's see if the ace-8 sticks around.
You're right. Limp for bet.
Yeah, if you limp as well, then you won't get as much.
Now it worked. I helped him. He kicked me. He kicked me out of there.搞事情那个。
Tan Xuan is just wondering, is Andrew Robl really limp re-raising UTG in this spot? Or is he just trying to make a play at him?
12万是吧？他是12万。
Bring in
Yeah. 7.
Gonna gamble here.
Very sticky player.
The ace-8 suited does stick around. Andrew Robl's a genius.
Sticky indeed, and flops the nut flush, and it's bad news for Robl as it's still an overpair. He's got the queen of spades for backup. But in this case, drawing almost dead here, just 3% equity.
The flop comes 9 of spades, 6 of spades, 4 of spades. Andrew Robl's an idiot.
Robl just trying to get some action, just bets 50k of his 138k stack.
Soha. All in, he say.
All in.
Yes.
Chalice.
Call.
Nuts. Oh no. Wow. No nuts. Oh,
Wow.
Andrew makes another interesting play, betting only 50,000 out of his 138,000 stack on the flop. He is doing everything he can to give Tan plenty of room to do something ridiculous. Unfortunately for him, Tan just has the nuts. He pushes it in, Robl calls, and let's witness Robl's misery.
This flop set. One time, I guess.
7
Crazy cooler.
One time or 2 times?
I don't care.
One time, huh?
One time.
Big difference.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Queen. Oh yeah. Queen. Oh yeah.
No, 9.
Queen.
Leo.
Come on. Queen.
Leo.
Queen. Start. Queen.
Leo.
3颗
Queen.
Boom.
I had a feeling it was coming too.
Oh, made for TV.
I really had a feeling it was coming.
I love Triton Poker. I love Triton Poker.
They got it in on the flop. They got it in on the flop.
All in.
9-9.
Oh my god.
Somehow, someway, Andrew ends up with the best hand, and he scoop-a-loops a gigantic pot. If you want to be as good and as lucky as Andrew Robl, do me a favor. Click the like and subscribe button down below. To be fair, though, I think Robl actually played this hand very, very well, especially if he knew his opponent was going to be a little bit too loose and a little bit too splashy pre-flop, and then he gave him plenty of room to do something ridiculous on the flop, but he ran into it. But then, he was rewarded. Well played. Talk to you next time.